All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kwakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, GMS. Peace, salutations, blessings, all accumulating is true. Shalom, hope for elect. Little quick here, little lesson through the spirit. Some precepts I had jotted down. So little wins to be edifying lesson. And I'm gonna start with Ezekiel 33, verse 6. But if the watchmen see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hands. So, starting with the elders on down, body of Israel, bringing out this truth and sincerity. That's the job of a watchman. Bring out these prophecies. Warn Israel what is to come. And at the end of the day, the elect and the 1/3, they gonna get it. They gonna take heed to this message, and then the 2/3, they gonna be in there a lot. Lord willing, we us brothers in this truth. Lord willing, we are that hopeful number. And I'm gonna go Luke chapter 21. I get points in 28, but I'm gonna start at verse 25. In the words of Yahweh Shai, red letter, Luke 21:25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, deceit, and the waves roaring. So we see, numerous signs all over the earth. Whether it be with these eclipses, these blood moons. We see a lot of distress upon the earth. These other nations. We see, nation against nation. Just unrest all over the earth right now. Verse 26, men's hearts failing them for fear. And there's a lot of people out here that are bowing down to the wicked. Esau's agenda of that stab and jab. Their heart is already failing them for fear, and it's only going to get worse. They don't trust in the Lord. Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 5. But I'm gonna continue on here. Men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. The powers of heaven, these heavens are going to be shaken, with the ICBMs and the return of Yahweh Shai and the holy angels via the chariots, so-called UFOs. Verse 27, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud, a chariot, so-called UFO, with power and great glory. Verse 28, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Lord, when we're a hopeful number, and we're gonna look up to them chariots. Look up to Yahweh Shai, for salvation. Now, hearkening to this truth, we're looking up, we're lifting our heads up. Spiritually, we're building our faith. Through this word. The sword of the Spirit. Ephesians chapter 6. Ephesians chapter 6. Read the whole chapter. Starting at verse 11, but I'm gonna get see here. Verse 17. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 17. I start at 16. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation. You know, Lord, when we that hopeful number, the Lord have mercy upon us, and we get saved out of here. And the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. You know, this word is the sword of the Spirit. So again, Luke chapter 21, verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Okay? And a lot of people, you know, off in the world, you know, that's gonna be their lot. You know, at the end of the day. That's a little testimony. You know, the other day I had the kids, you know, I had to leave the house. They come in and heat treated the house for like 8 or 9 hours. So I had to take off work, had to leave the house, and I went to the this rec center, you know, close by, had a swimming pool and basketball court, and anyways, me and my little one, we was in there, you know, shooting some hoop, and I looked over when I first got in there, and there's this big old, you know, Edomite looking fella, a fucking just disproportionate body, dude. You know what I mean? But dude, just over there pulling the sled, you know. And he was a younger dude. I don't know, probably 16, 17, 18. But he had a fucking full beard, and just you could tell that pride demon was on him pretty heavy. And he come after he was done, he come walking through, you know, and just kind of walked by me, but I could tell he just fucking had that filled up with that pride, and I thought to myself, man, you know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know what happened, but I looked out in the hallway a few minutes later, and dude was sitting up against the wall, and they had the ambulance come in there and carry him out on a stretcher. And I guess he had got dizzy or lightheaded or something and fell, and you see where he fell on his face. I don't know if he slipped or fell, whatever happened, but that was a little testimony for this precept right here. But Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. And you see a lot of pride going on this earth right now, you know, all over, you know, the other nations, the wicked, and, you know, even a lot of the, you know, 2/3 of Israel, you know, there's a lot of pride going on. People don't want to give respect. You know, starting with Yahweh Shai, they don't want to, you know, give respect to Yahweh Shai. Then they want to disrespect, you know, the elders, you know, GMS, and at the end of the day, you know, they gonna catch it. You know what I mean? Unless they repent, you know. So we got us brothers in the truth, in the know, you know, stay humble, keep the faith, and just, you know, steady repenting, because, you know, we war against this flesh all the time, man. It's demons everywhere, man. It's hard. It's hard. But let's see here. Hey, Shalom up on the comp board. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Brother Yair, Salaki, if I pronounce it right. Yair Banyamyan, pride demon is strong in Israel. Damn, yeah. And I don't think the dude was. This dude definitely. I'm pretty sure dude wasn't an Israelite. You know, he looked like a corn-fed Edomite. But maybe, man. I mean, hey, you never know, because he caught some judgment pretty quick. You know, he walked by me all fucking, and my spirit was like, man, this motherfucker, he ain't acting right. And then I look out in the hall, and the dude was sitting there. And, hey, the Lord set him on his big ass, face first, man. Oh shit! All praise to how about Shema Shai. All right, so I'm gonna get Habakkuk. chapter 2, verse 2. I'll start verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what shall I answer when I am reproved. Verse 2, and the Lord, Yahweh shall answer me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. Starting with the elders on down, brothers that are diligent in this truth, that had the spirit of Yahweh shine, as brothers do. They breaking these scriptures down, breaking these prophecies down. They've been doing it for some time, and there's been a new brother coming into this truth, this fold here in this latter end, that you can't do nothing but show respect. And if you don't want respect, the elders, you don't want, and some of these brothers, these other camps, they, having that little deal about, Yahweh Shai, you ain't supposed to worship Yahweh Shai. That's going off, man. That's going off. But at the end of the day, woe to them. Lord willing, they repent. If they be a part of the hopeful elect. Lord willing, we are the hopeful elect. At the end of the day, Lord Yahweh Shai gonna have mercy upon who we're gonna have mercy upon, and that's what it is. But continue on here. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And we see these the end, and it's speaking. These end time prophecies are speaking pretty heavy all throughout the earth, especially how this devil's moving with this agenda, and we see the hour of temptation coming, full throttle. They about to make it really hard for people who don't, bow down to their way and do what they want to be comfortable. And at the end of the day, hey, we got to build up in the faith, and we this ain't our rest, so we ain't supposed to be comfortable. Let me get a precept here. First John chapter 2 verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So, if you love this world, then you ain't gonna let go of this world. But if you don't love this world, you love the Father. You got that, the love of the Father in you. Then you're gonna let these carnal things in this carnal realm, this carnal world. You're just gonna let it play its course. You're not gonna. Hey, we don't need none of this. Just like was it Job? Job said, you come into this world out his mother naked, and he'll leave this world the same way. Come to this world nothing, leave with nothing. And that's the mindset really to have. And just speaking, in my own walk, there was times that I didn't have much. I lost everything, a time or two. And hey, Lord, bless me to be able to, make ends meet, and that's what it is, make ends meet until I can't. And when that time comes, Lord willing, Lord, Yahweh Shai had that spirit on me to be strong, and I pray to all the brothers in this truth the same, Yahweh Shai, all the sincere Akim, because man, serious. We see what's going on everywhere, man. just total fucking destruction. If it's not, within the people and the governments, then you see these the floods, man. Some serious floods been happening all over, man. Was it China, France, some other was it some of the other nations over there, by I guess the European nations or whatever. Man, you see the plagues that's happened. They had flooding in Australia, I think too. Just a lot of the heat wave over here, in Babylon, America, over in the west coast, up in Canada. Just a lot of stuff happening, man. A lot of stuff. But again, John chapter 2, verse 15, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Okay? Let's see. And this is, I was going to get this one, it's for edification's sake. John chapter 15, verse 23, in the words of Yahweh Shai, he that hateth me, hateth my Father also. Okay? I just want to get that. So, back to Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry. And we had these scriptures, these prophecies, and we see what's going on this earth right now. All the signs are there. You're gonna have to. If Lord's dealing with you, open up your eyes. You should be able to see and know that now it's time to repent. Now it's time to lift your head up high, seek Yahweh Bashim Shai. Seek this truth. Isaiah 33, verse 6, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our time and strength of the salvation. And the fear of the Lord is a treasure, roughly paraphrasing. So this is Habakkuk 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Talking about the wicked, but the just shall live by his faith. So, that's what it is, man. We're gonna live by our faith and our trust in Yahweh Bashim Shai to get us through this and get us out of this. A little precept for that. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7, is it? I'll start verse I'll start verse 1. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 1. For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, we have a building of the Most High, through faith. We ain't worried about this earthly vessel, this carnal age, this time right now. Lord will be done. We have a building of the Most High, a house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. Lord, when we that hopeful number, that's the mindset we got to have. Verse 2, for in this we groan, earnestly desiring to be clothed upon with our house which is from heaven. And that's what it is. You think about, Lord, when we're a hopeful number, and we're gonna be granted with eternal life, and then you're gonna have your 144,000, and then your 1/3 elect. You kind of you want this to hurry up. You want to be in the next realm rather than in this miserable, just wicked time and place right now. Because man, just the little pleasures of life ain't even really that pleasurable anymore, you know. And then you had a lot of this wickedness all over the earth, and man, it's all messed up, man. It's all messed up. But hey, this is part of punishment, you know. We all had to go through this. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 4. For we that are in this tabernacle do groan, being burdened. We're burdened right now. Not for that we would be unclothed, but clothed upon, that mortality might be swallowed up of life. And we're in this mortal bodies, this mortal life right now. Verse 5. Now he that hath wrought us for the self same thing is the Most High, who also hath given unto us the earnest of the Spirit. Therefore we are always confident, knowing that whilst we are at home in the body, we are absent from the Lord. From the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah. Verse 7, for we walk by faith and not by sight. Okay? And that's what it is. In these end times, 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1, peerless in the end days, in the end times, peerless time, in the end days, peerless time shall come, roughly paraphrasing. Knowing this, we really gonna have to start walking, by faith at 100. We can't be, wavering. Demons be hopping on, this me for sake. Demons be hopping on me every now and then. The woe is me, spirit, or woe is me, demon, or whatever. And we just gotta, brush that shit off. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. So this is I'm gonna get this in Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgresses by wine, these philosophies of the wicked. He is a proud man. These devils are really, really proud. Neither keepeth at home. And again, that lets who's everywhere, in everybody's business. This what was it? That one of the presidents that just recently got assassinated, and then you hear news coming out as FBI and people like that. The people were trained by the U.S. and yada yada, but they don't keep at home. The first thing that happened when that president, when they took him out, they said, "Oh, we're gonna send some of this medicine over there." You know what I mean? The devils, that's they run straight over there. Who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death and cannot be satisfied. You see these rich motherfuckers, Salak in my language, but you see how rich some of these bitches are, and it ain't true riches, but in earthly riches, you see how much money these people have. They dudes can get up in a little shuttle and fly up into space, and they ain't satisfied. You know what I mean? And then there's people that, just homeless and broke and poor and just everywhere all over this earth. And you got, the 1%ers that got 99% of the of everything. But hey, they gonna get it. You know what I mean? Hey, we don't want it. We don't want this. We'll build our riches up in heaven. Let me see if I can find that. In Matthew chapter 6, verse 19 and 20, in the words of Yahushua, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. So again, that's spiritually minded, being spiritually minded, doing the work. Let's see if I get more out of here. So I'm moving on. Hey, Shalom all, Prince Yahweh 3. See a brother posting some precepts. All right, so this is brother Prince Yahweh 3. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 35 and 36. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. Yahweh Shema Shai. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All that hate me love death. Same brother, Psalms 119 verse 1. Blessed are the undefiled in the way who walk in the law of the Lord. Yahweh Shema Shai. Psalms 31:20. Oh, love Yahweh all ye his saints, for Yahweh preserveth the faithful, and plentiful rewarded the proud doer. Yeah. Same brother, Proverbs chapter 15, verse 25. The Lord will destroy the house of the proud, but will establish the border of the widow. The meek, everybody who's, down and out, a little winning, if they part of that number, Brother put, I don't know, I'm not sure what the, Brother Shawan 777, Jovenel Moe. I'm not sure what that is, my brother, but I'll try to check it out. I get a chance. Let's see. Prince Yahweh 3, Micah chapter 6, verse 12. For the rich men thereof are full of violence, and inhabitants thereof have spoken lies, and their is the president, Salakia, have spoken lies, and their tongue is deceitful in their mouth. All right, so the brother Shawan 777, Jovenel Moise was the president that was killed. All right, the water, Prince Yahweh for the precepts. Yeah, but hey, these devils, hey, whatever his name was, they took him out. You know what I mean? Jovenel Moise. Who bad? He wasn't playing ball, and they trying to make a statement. They trying to show, they done took out what six of them, 6 of these other little small countries that didn't want to push this stab and jab agenda, and just that. And just if you're not a spiritual person, and if you don't have no common sense at all, you should be able to even see that right there, and that should ring some bells in people's heads. But at the end of the day, hey, the deceiver and deceit are his. You know what I mean? And they gonna catch this judgment that's coming. When I said, Lord willing, we be preserved. All right, so this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, prepare thy soul for temptation. Verse 2, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Okay? So definitely time of trouble is at hand, and it's gonna get worse. You know, we're to haste in the coming of Yahweh Shai, the return of Yahweh Shai. You know, haste the kingdom to come. You know, this trouble to come. You know, we're gonna have to keep our faith and, you know, pray for mercy and pray, you know, pray that Yahweh shall keep that hedge of protection upon us. You know, at the end of the day, Lord's will be done. All right, so this is verse 3, Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away. You know, cleave unto this truth, cleave unto Yahweh and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. You know, we want to be increased, you know, in this end to come, increased with strength, faith, you know, and you know, most important, you know, if we make it through all that, you know, salvation, you know. Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. And again, you know, some brothers going through it, you know, different times of their life, but it's all to build us up in these times to come, you know, because these devils are going to make it really hard, you know, to be comfortable in this wicked ass land that we're in all over the whole world. You know, these devils is pushing obviously, you know, in that where that one president got taken out. What was his brother said his name was? Jovenel Moise. You know, that he got taken out. Damn, I had a point, I lost it. Salakia. But anyways, yeah, he wasn't playing ball. He wasn't, you know, doing what they wanted. They took him out, and Salakia. But my point is, all right. So moving on, Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, you know, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, with all thy heart, and lean not on thy own understanding. You know, being a newer brother coming to this truth, you know, the Spirit led me into this thing, and I trust the Spirit that it lead me in the right way, and I hearken to the word coming, you know, from the brothers of GMS and like-minded brothers, you know, starting with the elders and apostles on down. You know what I mean? But they bringing out the words of the Lord, the words of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, and the holy prophets in truth and sincerity. So again, Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5, trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shai, with all thy heart, and lean not on thy own understanding. Verse 6, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Okay? So all your ways acknowledge, you know, your power, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and he shall direct thy path. So if your path is directed into this truth, unto, you know, brothers GMS, like-minded brothers bringing out the same truth, you know, then that's through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua directing your path. Verse 7, be not wise in thy own eyes. You know, we ain't wise in our own eyes. It's through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You know, he gives us this knowledge and wisdom and understanding. You know, and in this wicked ass flesh, this wicked ass world, demons hopping on people, they all everything just tries to throw you off. You know, they try to throw curveballs at you every which way they can. This world, you know, people, your own flesh, whatever it is, you know. But hey, Lord will be done at the end of the day. Again, Proverbs chapter 3, verse 7. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Lord Yahweh, Bashim Yashai, and depart from evil. Okay, we're in this wicked flesh. Before we come to this truth, we was probably going off a lot. A lot of brothers. I can speak by myself. I was going off. You know what I mean? Coming to this truth. It's work in progress. But the best thing about coming to the truth is your mind, your heart, your mind, your lob. You change the way you think, and that plays a big role in your actions, in just certain things. When you knowing that the Lord chastises those whom he loves. Like sons. Roughly paraphrasing, knowing that you understand when you're catching some hell, you catch some chastisement. You understand that. You ain't all pissed off. You ain't mad. Wondering why. Knowing that, having to understand that. You all praise to Yahweh Shai. Knowing that Job. Was it Job 9:24? Knowing the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Knowing who the wicked are. Just having this knowledge, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding really, really makes a big difference in the way you move, in the way you go about your walk. Because at the end of the day, we all going catch hell for things we done in this life, and then who knows, lives we could have been here before. It's just you gotta give praises where they're due. All praise Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so this is Psalms chapter 110, verse 1. The Lord Yahweh said unto my Lord Yahweh Shai, set thou at my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool. This is words of King David. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion. Rule thou in the midst of thy enemies. But the point verse 1, the Lord Yahweh said unto my Lord Yahweh Shai, set thou at my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool. And that's coming, our enemies, Yahweh Shai's enemies, the enemies of Israel are the wicked, and they're gonna be the footstool. But let's see. Hop over here to Second Ezra real quick. I think it's about all I got. All the precepts I had jotted down. But it's Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I'll put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them that trouble thee, that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So you don't want to be found unfaithful in these times to come. Because if you're lacking faith, then, man. Again, 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 4, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. If you run down here to if you trust in man more than you trust in the Creator, more than you trust in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, then you gonna catch hell. You gonna get jacked up. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shai, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord. You know, they all these the wicked 2/3. You know, they falling after these heathens. You know, the wicked Esau, the Edomites, and they're running down to running down to Egypt for help. You know, Isaiah 31 verse 1. Is it 31? Isaiah 31 verse 1. I think so, yeah. Isaiah 31 verse 1. Yeah, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. You know, Egypt, you know, spiritual Egypt, Babylon, or, you know, the oppressor. You know, Egypt also stand for what's it called? Bondage. Isaiah 31 verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, you know, because there are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, Yahweh Shai, neither seek the Lord Yahweh. You know? Hey, that's gonna be you know, the downfall of many. But hey, right here, verse 7, Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 7. Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord and whose hope the Lord is. So we'll put all our trust, faith, hope in Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, you know, and we're going to hearken unto this word, the truth, you know, whom the Lord has led us to in the spirit, you know, starting with the elders, apostles on down, brothers of GMS and like-minded brothers, you know. But, yeah, brother, y'all, Benyan, we know why they got popped, didn't play ball, and get their people to take that dance. That's right, they didn't want to dance. Hey, this old dude. Hey, but you know, the Water Akim comic board, you know. Hey, little quick here, little wins edifying. But until next time, you know, it's all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, Bashem Kwakadash. You know, Kwam Yasha Allah, Ababa Ball. Hey, y'all brothers, stay strong, stay in the faith. Shalom.